What's good, YouTube? Today we got another fantasy basketball for y'all. If I look a little sweaty, it's because I just got done recording an IRL basketball game. Actually, a few IRL basketball games. So, y'all would just have to stay tuned for that. But I had to hit you with week 11 for fantasy basketball. This one's low-key kind of it's a news fest. Another one, unfortunately, just because my opponent is also AFK. He's not really playing like that. I don't know if the people that are AFK are going to end up playing like that when it comes to the end, but I guess we'll see. We'll find out. We'll see what happens. But we're just going to get right into it. I'm going to try not to make the video too long just because, like I said, AFK, there's not really much to see. Maybe I'll just talk about like the games and stuff. We'll see. Anyways, day 1, December 29th. I know this is kind of old, but like I said, I have been recording a decent amount of videos, but I haven't been editing them, unfortunately. But I will start doing that now that I have my weekends off. First week of the new job, and I have my first weekend off, even though I've been having the weekends off in my previous job because I've been whatever. Anyways, subject for another time. But yeah, now that I have the weekends off, I can just sit down and edit, do my necessities first, and then just sit down, edit 2 days or whatever. So, but let's start out with day 1, December 29th. We got Scotty Barnes with 35. Devin Vassell unfortunately got injured this game. He did play 30 minutes, but he got injured, and he only dropped 6 fantasy. RIP, it is what it is. Draymond Green, 22. He had a terrible week of December just because I think he got ejected, rested, ejected, or something, fouled out, something like that. Didn't play, and then something else happened or whatever. But when he does play and he does provide what he's supposed to provide, he does do decent, not decent. He does pretty well for someone that doesn't really score like that, putting up points. But he does do everything else like blocks, steals, assists, rebounds. He is in turnover prone, but he makes it up with the other stuff. Anyways, I regress. Then you got Klingon with 39. He's been hooping. Hopefully nothing happens. Trey Murphy, 32. He also been hooping. Jabari Smith, 44. Evan Mobley, 38. And then Hartenstein, he's been hit with the injury bug. He's been in and out of the lineup, so he can't really get consistent reps up, unfortunately. But OKC's still been low-key hooping. Actually, they've been slumping. They haven't been playing that well recently. So I guess it is what it is. They're trying to compare this year's OKC team to 2016 Warriors, but of course they weren't able to keep up the pace the Warriors did. So they have been like 6-6. They haven't been playing well, but I mean, some of it's due to injury, other reasons they could be slumping. Varies, I don't really know. They say that Shea is good, yada yada. Not gonna get too into it. Anyways, moving on. Sam Merrill, 6. He was an acquisition. Fortunately, I think he came back from injury, so he didn't play very well like that. So 222 in total. And then Sengun injured his ankle, so he's out for at least 2 weeks. Suggs, he has some kind of contusion or sprain, I think, and he's going to be out for a while too. And then Kawhi Leonard, oh wait, no, that's not Kawhi Leonard for this week. But then he has Payne Pritchard, Amen Thompson, Lauri Markkanen, Kristaps Porzingis, Jock Landale, Alex Caruso, Anthony Edwards, Aaron Gordon, Dennis Schroeder, and Kelly Oubre Jr. And you got Jonathan Kuminga off the bench, DeAndre Hunter, Cam Johnson, Joel Embiid, and Jordan Poole. So as you can see, you got Amen Thompson with 43, 42 for Caruso, solid, 47 for Edwards, solid, 132, but like I said, he's AFK, so he did not play DeAndre Hunter, and he did not play Jordan Poole. So I'm leading in this instance. That's day 1. Day 2, December 30th. Kate Cunningham, 54. Cedric, another pickup, dropped. I forget who I dropped. I think I dropped Sam Merrill and someone else. But he, 52. Kawhi Leonard, 69, crazy. This guy I picked up, the center, 34. Brook Lopez, 23. And I finished with 232. Yeah, 232. I don't know why that sounded different in my head. He had Payne Pritchard, 40, 45 for Markkanen, 14 for Landale, 15 for Schroeder, finished with 142. I'm blowing out. I'm blowing this dude out for the most part. And then once again, doesn't play Joel Embiid, 58. Let's see, 31st. Jalen Suggs, he played. I think I can't remember because I'm getting confused because this was a while back. But he is out like recently. I don't remember if this week he was out, but he might have gone injured this week. So you have 23 for Suggs. Barnes was 64, Draymond 42. Like I said, when he plays and he plays well, he's dropping decent fantasy. Klinger with 8. Unfortunate, they versed OKC. They got smoked. 27 for Trey Murphy. Trey Murphy keeps putting up decent numbers. Evan Mobley with 59, solid. Keldon Johnson, another pickup, 31. Cade Cunningham, yada yada yada. Injury. Let's see, Kristaps Porzingis 18, Alex Caruso 11, Anthony Edwards 51, and let's see, no one off his bench that really played. Oh, Jordan Poole once again, 35, didn't play at all. He finished with a whopping score of 80, and I finished with 254. Now on to the next day, January 1st. 64 for Cunningham, 75 for Kawhi. Kawhi Leonard has just been going absolutely ballistic. He's averaging now, like to this day, 50 fantasy points now, which is really solid because usually your number one averages about 50 to 60 fantasy, unless you're Jokic, averaging almost 70. But he got injured, unfortunately. He should be back soon, hopefully. But yeah, Kawhi's crazy, stupid amount. Center 34, Jabari Smith 28, 50 for Sengun, and then I finished with 251. Payne Pritchard 36, 53 for Amen Thompson, 36 for Schroeder. He finished with 125. And then once again, doesn't play, Joel Embiid 37. Oops. January 2nd. Jalen Suggs, dang, I forget what game he gets injured. I think it's this game, but I can't recall. I think it is because he only played 20 minutes. But he dropped 27, 20 for Cedric, 36 for Mobley, 31 for Klingon, 29 for Keldon Johnson, 143 for me. He has Porzingis 14, 20 for Landell, Alex Caruso with 12, 12 for Schroeder, 58 in total, 29 for DeAndre Hunter, 22 for Poole. Once again, dude's selling, 58, whatever. It is what it is. I mean, I'll take my dubs. I can't even lie to you. January 3rd, Scotty Barnes, 52, 16 for Johnson, 20 for Green, 50 for Klingon, 14 for Jabari, 42 for Kawhi, 23 for the center, 218 in totality. Pritchard with 38, 50 for Thompson, 45 for Laurie, Anthony Edwards, 46, 179. Yeah, pretty much put up a better fight, but like I said, but he's not playing. Once again, Joel Embiid, 39. Like, come on, man. I need to be close at least. January 4th, the last day of this week. 51 for Cade, 33 for Cedric, 57 for Murphy, 48 for Mobley, 189 in totality. As you can see, Suggs did not play. He got injured, which I kind of stated before. And this is where it kind of gets kind of tough for the following week after this week, because as you can see, you got day-to-day, 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 O is out for however long they're out for. Day-to-day is they could be out that day. You won't find out until the game actually happens. So it's looking rough for your boy, because that's a lot of players that are getting injured, or if not already injured. So yeah, he has 31 for Landell, 7 for Caruso, 65 for Edwards, 23 for Aaron Gordon, 31 for Schroeder, 157 he finished with. I think I outscored him every single round. 14 for Hunter, 28 for Poole. I think had he put those two in, I probably would have lost on this one day. Actually, I might have lost the other days, but I don't know. Too busy. Not too busy. Actually, yeah, too busy to do all the math. Let's see. But yeah, as you can see, I absolutely spanked them. Belt to, you know what, 1,509 to 80, 845. Like, I mean, I'll take the W. I'm not gonna lie to you. So now I'm currently 9-2, and we're on to our next matchup. Right now it's Saturday, so I don't know how the next match is going to go. Y'all have to wait and see and find out, because I'm going to just say this is neck and neck currently. Literally, like yesterday or the day before, we were tied like 1,000 to 1,000. That's not the exact number, but you know what I'm trying to say. And I have no idea how it's going to turn out, because like I said, a lot of my players are injured, and so I've been having to drop people, pick up, so I don't lose. So that way I have one person putting up fantasy points. If not, I'm going to have 0 fantasy points, and I can't have that. So, and I'm not trying to take any more L's this season. So, I'm trying to minimize that if I do have to take an L because of injuries. So, but we'll see what happens. I'm trying to be the champion. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. But on to other news. I don't think anything crazy. It's getting like mid-season of the NBA. The All-Star break, I think, comes up in February. Yeah, it does come up in February. Now, the whole like sports is starting to come to an end, unfortunately. Well, not like to an end yet, because basketball ends in July, but football is about to end here pretty soon. We got the Super Bowl coming up in February. The playoffs are starting today, actually, as I speak. And then basketball ends in, like I said, July. They have the finals in July. And then I'm going to be just straight dryness until October. So that's going to be very miserable. But I'm trying to put out as much sports content as I can. But that kind of wraps up the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. More fantasy coming soon. More basketball IRLs coming soon. Hopefully y'all enjoy that. Just FYI, a lot of bricks. A lot of bricks. But I'll catch you guys in the next time. Peace out.